Good evening, everybody. Welcome to round 5. Are we 5 or 4?
We're round
We're
5.
5. All right, it's flying. Welcome to iceHQ in Melbourne, where we have round 5 of our Pro Hockey League. And tonight, the first game we've got is the Snipers, the ELWD Workwear Snipers, against the Bruins. And as normal, we have our supporting commentary team with us. And first of all, Anton Goss, welcome to you.
Thanks, Ross. Super excited to be here again. Round 5. It's been a blast. We've got another great game in front of us. The Snipers, who got back into the win column for the first time so far this season, last game, against the Bruins, who beat them 5-1 last time they faced each other. So let's see if these improved Snipers, backed by their goalie Michael James, can get one up on the Bruins tonight.
Yeah, okay, and Carl Brewer, as usual, welcome back to you, buddy.
Thank you, Ross. It's great to be here again on round 5, and looking forward to seeing our revitalised Snipers with the addition of Michael McMahon from last week, giving the Bruins a red-hot run for their game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. As we saw last week, the Snipers looked a lot better with, they effectively picked up a few players last week. Mikey James playing his first game in net and played an absolute perler. And then, of course, with Michael McMahon, the big muff in defence, who straightens them up without a doubt. So it'll be interesting. The Bruins last time, they won the game 5-1 against the Snipers. So there's definitely the opportunity for Snipers to turn this one around and get a win back on them. So the Bruins a little bit light on personnel-wise, but sometimes that can be a good thing because it keeps your good guys out on the ice. And Captain Tommy Powell has been outstanding again this season, as we always come to expect from a guy of his ilk. And he knows how to put the puck in the net. Anton.
That's for sure. Leading scorer. I mean, I think the Bruins might be worried just because the 3 guys they are missing, their 3 centers with Erzin, Todd Cutter, Josh Wall, Jordan Warren, all outs tonight. But I know some of the best games I've ever been a part of are those ones where you seem to be on every second shift, you're still in the game, and you never really have to take a break. So let's see if they can keep that energy for all 3 periods. Because these Snipers, I think they enjoyed winning, and they'll want to do that again tonight for sure.
You don't have a Liam Webster on your team and not want to win. I can assure you of that. He loves playing and he got a smile on his face, but he definitely loves to win. So here we go with the drop of the puck in a very unique way that Liam Webster took the face off them with his stick upside down. So a bit of shenanigans to start with. So Tommy Powell takes a puck behind the net, gives it to Alex Rose. He looks with a bit of speed up to the wing, gives it back to the skipper. Tommy Powell steps over and avoids the offside. Mikey James comes out, plays the puck straight back to the Bruins, and a shot on, but Liam Webster in the way. But that puck ricochets back to Michael McMahon, who will steady the ship behind the goals there. Looking out to Nick Munro. He flings it back around again to Nathan Keisha up on the boards. Gets a little mishandled. Good body by Bremner. Gets the puck, keeps it in. Tommy Powell, who gets a shot, and Mikey James just has a nice little easy start to the game, which he would enjoy.
Good to get it in the hands the first time there for Mikey. Be pretty happy with that. And interesting looking at the Snipers this evening there without, I've forgotten his name, the young defenseman who was paired up with Michael McMahon last week. That's terrible. I can't believe I've forgotten his name.
That's right. He'll let you know. He'll let you know. All right. So here we go again with the Bruins doing a bit of attacking. Birchler looks at sends it across, but again now the Snipers get it over to Robbie Clark. Get a bit of deflection down to avoid the icing. Machin comes around and picks up against the boards, and well cut off by Cy Lake across the middle. Robbie Clark with a lovely one-timer and opens the account for the Snipers.
There we go, guys. Kind of against the run of play. That was all Bruins early, but all it took was a nice little dump into the corner by Robbie Clark. Nice little forecheck, and then the one-timer in and just beat Chris Leatham there on the far side bottom corner.
Great bit of work there by Cy Lake, who got the puck and passed it across to Robbie Clark for the setup. So well done to Cy Lake, and a great bit of play. So here we go again. Bruins this time, again in control a little bit, but Lazzarotto intercepts. Good little body by good bit of body by Isaac Norris, and the Snipers now looking to steady. Lockie Chincotta looks up the middle. Didn't quite get his teammate, but Machin brings the puck out. Pass across the middle. Isaac Norris through the middle. But the puck comes back again to the Snipers. Lockie Chincotta looks across to McMahon. McMahon always steady with the puck. Doesn't rush the play and just flicks it over the top and just beats the... but there's no icing called. And again, Michael McMahon's pushed up a bit, but here goes Alex Rose. He likes to use his speed. Great little pass across to Norris, and back into the corner again, where the Snipers are looking to win the puck out of the corner here. Webster up against one of the Bruins there. Chincotta came in with a nice little hit to they're keeping it in there, but it'll eventually come out. They're digging for gold. Here it comes. The puck comes out. Nice little pass out to Alex Rose. Alex Rose was shot on. Deflection. Oh, off the iron. It looked like it had gone in, but it's off the post. A little lucky one for Mikey James on that occasion.
And there he is, giving the post a little pat. I mean, Mikey James will tell you that's all he gave him. You know, all I gave him was the post. Yeah. But, yeah, post is a goalie's best friend, that's for sure. And that keeps it at the 1 goal lead for the Snipers.
Yeah, it was a very good deflection on that shot, too. Second shot in on the net and saved again by Mikey James. And the name I'd forgotten earlier, Lockie Chincotta. So I've got him right now.
Yeah. Well, Lockie's out there.
He certainly is.
Yeah.
Very strong defenseman.
So some great pressure so far again for the Bruins. It's been all down this way for most of the game, except for that one play where the Snipers scored. But here's Nick Monroe going down on Daniel Manchin, but Daniel Manchin gets down and there's no icing.
So Nathan Keisha comes around behind the net and a bit of pressure by Tommy Powell. He gets it over to Lazzarotto. Lazzarotto goes cross rink, misses his teammate. Machin gets back onto the puck. Nice little move. Gets across to his teammate in the, but cut off by Nick Munro, and he gets a shot on, and Chris Leatham just takes that one down for a face-off.
It was interesting to see the opening face-off when last week the Snipers had Lockie Chincotta and Michael McMahon teaming up, and this time they've just split up that defensive pair a little bit, but it was good to see how much Lockie learnt from Michael in that previous game.
So here's Lazzarotto up against Birchler, and Birchler wins it, but Lazzarotto actually goes forward and gets it, and here's the Snipers with Birchler in the corner, trying to get that up on the half wall, but only as far as the point. Here are the Snipers, and that was a great job with Birchler just to get into the middle there, and here comes young Maxim. Sorry, Maxim.
We'll just go with Max.
Yeah, we'll just go with Max, I guess.
Max is easy.
Yeah, so that's Suber, getting that back to that, your favorite Lockie Chincotta there, Carl, and he's going to dump that down for icing.
Yeah. He took a bit of a risky out pass, but managed to get through a wall of orange.
So Liam Webster, the wily old fella, trying to get himself onto the rink with the icing, but the linesman there, Andrew Crowth, he's having nothing of it, and sends him back to the bench.
Another little piece of news, guys. For those of you guys who've been watching the last 5 rounds, Lindsay Nash has gone away from the yellow bucket.
He has.
Gonna miss that. That from out there.
Well, you're playing the Bruins, so it's probably a bit of a uniform code violation on that one, I reckon. So it's a good thing that he has put it away.
So here come the Bruins through the center with Christian Pansino. Breaks it in, but great job by the Snipers to snuff that out. Alex Rose down into the corner. Alex Rose keeps it at the point. He's going to chip that down, but only as far as another Sniper. And finally, the Snipers get it down with Alex Rose chasing back. He's going to take his time, the protection behind, and he likes to wheel through the zone. Nice little pass and a deflection there from Birchler to negate the icing. And he's going to go for a change.
Nick Munro coming in on an aggressive forecheck.
So Keisha gets it over to Robbie Clark. He tries to look across the middle, but well cut off by Kevin Peng. Over to Manchin. Manchin just misses his target, but Keisha takes it back, gives it back to the General Muff. McMahon gets it down. Little tip in by Robbie Clark. Chris Leatham, the goalie, comes out, plays it around, gets it across to a teammate, but then now Kevin Peng again. Puts it in behind the net, keeping in a safe area. Machin gets it taken away from him, comes into the middle, but Bruins still looking to bring it out. They're just not quite hitting the passes at the moment. Nathan Keisha goes back to pick it up. He does, comes out. Oh, this will a little bit of a hook, but not seen. Nickerton, bit of speed, comes over the blue line. Gets it into the area, but well done by Kevin Peng. Kevin Peng picks it up. Nice pass. Cross to Norris. Norris gets and then a little tip over. Matchin gets a shot on. Stays in play. Again, now, Dallin Phillips. First game tonight for the Bruins after the draft. And Mikey James just gets a stoppage there. So Bruins are looking pretty, both teams moving with a bit of speed and a bit of purpose. So let's hope that the pace of the game keeps up like this, and a bit of physicality comes into it as well.
It's all looking pretty sharp this evening, Ross. It's quite a good game to watch so far.
Yeah. So the Bruins just trying to keep it in their offensive area. Jeff Hu just gets a little push out to Lazzarotto for the Snipers. But the Bruins again, Tommy Powell looking to keep it in, but that now pops out into the neutral zone. Bremner wheels around. Nice little move. Gets across to Tommy Powell. Nice little flick shot on, but steered away by Mikey James. Now back into the corner again. And well won by, is it Jono Bremner again? Yep, pushing through. Nice little backhand back to looking for Tommy Powell. But puck's out. Here we go. Tommy Powell with a pass out to Bremner, and Bremner just slots it in.
You can't leave a man unmarked in the slot like that and expect to get away with it. Big defensive lapse there by the Snipers gives the Bruins a very nice goal.
Yeah, boys, just looking on that replay, credit has to go there to Jeff Klink as well. Great battle behind the net just to get it over to Tommy, who was able to find Bremner in front for the goal. And it's a tied hockey game, fellas.
It is, and probably well deserved by the Bruins. They've been probably the most productive attacking, and that one there, Jono Bremner got himself in a nice spot to get the pass and just slide that through past Mikey James. So we go back into it again now, and Snipers through Nick Munro looking to do a bit of attacking, but behind the net, Matchin brings that puck over to looks like Kevin Peng down there, brings it out. Comes out through the neutral zones. Lucas Subert onto it. Goes cross ice and picks up a Bruins player who cuts it off. Well met by McMahon on the boards. Liam Webster. He gets a little bit of a wheel up and loses the puck. Back over to Birchler. Birchler with a shot up high, but Mikey James just gets a shoulder on it. And Webster now takes it behind the net.
That was great work by Jacob Laver there to pick the pocket of the wily veteran, and nice chance for another young one there in Gavin Birchler.
Oh, great play by Webster with a beautiful pass to McMahon on the move. So he steps over the blue line. Oh, nice little step in. Did he catch an edge or get taken down? It'd be unusual for him to catch an edge, but here come the Bruins now up through Kevin Peng. Kevin Peng wheels through the neutral zone. He's looking at McMahon. Nice little drop to Pensino. Pensino just loses a handle on it a bit, and here go the Snipers through Lazzarotto. Bit of pace in the game, up through the middle. Here we go. Alex Rose looks across to Pensino. Probably should have let that one go through to Birchler, but he cut it off. But here we go again through the Snipers now through Nathan Keisha. Brings it back up to Lazzarotto. He wheels around, looking to get over now to... is that Robbie Clark? Oh, nice little backhand pass.
Here comes the Bruins, but a nice little break by Jeff Hu there, who's going to look back for some safety, and he's just going to bounce it off the far boards, but only as far as young Max. So here are the Bruins in their own zone, back to Alex Rose. Looking up, and here's Isaac Norris breaking through. The Bruins with 3, but that's a nice shot into the glove of Mikey James for a face-off in the...
Mikey James there with a very rudimentary catch there from a pretty gentle shot from the blue line. It was interesting to see a little bit earlier on a breakout, the Snipers trying to get working, when a little bit of frustration, I think, caused Michael McMahon to almost try and go coast to coast. His players just weren't moving enough and giving them a breakout target. See if that has to happen again, or if they get a bit more aggressive on their breakout.
And nice little hold up there by Mikey James again, and they'll reset into the down the corner.
So despite the smaller bench, as we were saying before, the Bruins are now up to 8 shots so far tonight, out shooting the Snipers 8-2. So let's see if they can keep that same intensity for the rest of the game.
I mean, we say small bench, but they've still got 13 players in total, so it's not too bad. You can run your 3 sets of forwards and the 2 sets of D. So here we go with the Bruins looking to attack. Well played by Cincotta to cut that off, and gets a puck out. Cut off by Bremner, but now Webster, Liam Webster. Great little pass across to Nikitin. Nikitin on the left wing, comes in, takes a shot. Leatham traps it underneath. And I'm not sure that was overly convincing the way he held that in, but he's kept it out, and that's all you've got to do.
A save's a save, boys, right?
It didn't ring off the post, so won't claim that one.
Yeah, Chris will tell you that's exactly what he wanted to do. You know, keep the snipers guessing, right? So here's the snipers. Nice win by Lazzarato, back to McMahon, but just doesn't get through. Here's young Max behind the net. He's just going to look for some safety and look for an outlet. Up there to Jeff Klink. Oh, great pass, but even better defensive play there by McMahon.
Right, nice little play by Tommy Powell.
Here's Klink, nice move.
Looks up top. Alex Rose keeps it in. Another nice move by him. Lazzarato tries to cut him off. He does. But there's a bit of a scramble there. Keisha, now he takes the puck behind the net. He's nice and solid in defence. Looks the wheel out, comes into the neutral zone. He's got a bit of space. Bremner steps up on him, but he goes around him again. Maxim keeps him wide. Great play. Over to McMahon. McMahon, shot on. Leatham, nice save. Nice save in front. Great play by Keisha. Took it coast to coast and then brought it back up top to McMahon, who took that shot. So the Snipers looking to get some offensive value out of their move forward at the moment. So
and also try and get a bit more fatigue in that goalie. Every time they make a save, it tires them out a little bit. They get up, they get down, they get up, they get down. Everything gets a bit tired.
Yep. So the Snipers only having the 4 shots at the moment, and the Bruins with the 8. So Kevin Peng now looking to get the puck moving. He does. Over to Machin. Machin gets it over to Pansino. Pansino, great little, nice little source over in the front of the net to Jacob Laver. He just couldn't quite get a piece of it. And here we go is Robbie Clark. Robbie Clark steps over the neutral, over the blue line, tries a little chip around Kevin Peng, but he wasn't buying that. He, nice little pass out to the middle again, and just shot wide by Jeff. Is that
Jeff who?
Yeah, that's Jeff who, absolutely.
So
great little pass by Kevin Peng up there.
And here we go, Jacob Laver.
Oh, nice move, but great body there.
Oh, great pass. Oh, and I don't know if Mikey James got a piece of that or Pansino missed, but it was Pansino definitely had a chance there to put a good shot on.
Jacob Laver's been all over the place in the shift, smacking his stick on the ice. He wants the puck, and he's going to get another opportunity here over the blue line. Nice little drop to his teammate. Here's Pansino in the middle. Oh, what a save by Mikey James. Young Maxim gets it in, and Mikey James will deflect that into the netting for a face-off to his left.
There's Matt Nickerton with a bit of a shot. Don't think he quite got a hold of it, but it was, like you say, a nice little left pad save by Mikey James to keep that one out.
What we're starting to see now is a little bit more aggressive checking from the players, actually lining up their opponents with the puck. And a lot of those little sort of non-contact or non-checking league manoeuvres don't quite work when someone's trying to knock you over.
Yeah, so Dallin Phillips brings it out to Alex Rose. He steps across to the middle, gets a shot on through traffic. Mikey James traces it well. And now the Snipers bring it back out again through the neutral zone. There's an icing call if, Alex Rose doesn't quite get to it. So it is an icing and comes up the far end. There will be no line change for the Snipers. So nice pacey period that we've only got a couple of minutes to go. It's you say it's gone quick, but it's gone the same amount of time as if it would have felt like it was going slow. But here we go. Nickerton gets over through the neutral zone. Nice move. Tries to look around Maxim. Maxim takes his eyes off the puck there, and that's going to cost him. He just tracked him too far without intent for the puck, and Maxim's going to end up with an interference penalty, which by all account is the correct call. He'll dispute it. We all would. But he definitely interfered with Nickerton as he chipped the puck around him, and he moved off his line to try and stop Nickerton from getting back to the puck again. So that's 2 minutes every day of the week.
So we got our first power play of the night, gents, and here's the Snipers. And actually, Daniel Manchin as the Bruins is going to dump that down onto Mikey James and force the Snipers to regroup in their own zone. So here's Nathan Keisha out of his zone, breaks through the middle with speed, takes it wide. He's going to circle behind the net, and they're going to look to set up here as the Snipers. So here's Liam Webster in the corner. But great play by the Bruins, and Tommy Powell is going to dump that down for Jonathan Bremner to take chase.
Nice little wheels by John O'Bremner then on Robbie Clark. He nearly tracked him down. But Jeff Hugh, nice little stretch pass out to Lazzarotto, who was waiting on the blue line. Bit of experience, slows it up a bit. Keisha, he turns around again. They're trying to just buy a bit of time here and get a bit of structure into the power play. Keisha looks a bit of a fake shot, throws it into the slot, but that's just cut off easily. And now skipper Tommy Powell, he uses experience and bounces one down to Mikey James, who sends it into the corner. Bremner onto it first, onto Tommy Powell. Oh, he slides one low, and now pops up to Alex Rose. He puts one down low. Bremner cuts that off. Nice little penalty kill at the moment. The Bruins keeping possession of the puck. Little drag down by Keisha on Powell, but that's not called. And then now the Snipers, they got the puck and throw it back to the Bruins, and that takes us through to the end of the first period. And a great first period, 1-1, and we'll be back in 1 minute with the second period.
I'm a king of the bits, they never seen this before. I gotta give them the script, yeah, I gotta leave them in awe. You know who they call when it's evil involved. I'm right in the store, the bigger they fall. Feeling like I've been defeating the all. Hands up like we asking for more. Yeah, let's go, time is a goal. It's where my mind is. Right. I got my both eyes on the goal. I'm turning the top.
On the stream, it was showing the third period countdown, 9 minutes to go. And I don't know if that was showing on the stream or not. Anyway, we're all good. Pop us up. All right, we're back for the start of the second period. Sorry about the little pause there, but we're away again. So the Snipers, who the Bruins are still on the penalty kill, and the Snipers looking to try and take advantage of it. But it comes back down to McMahon, who looks steady behind the net. He's looking up the ice, gets some wheels going, chips it in. Lethan goes around behind the net. Manchin brings it out. And now the Bruins are back to full strength, and Maxim gets a bit of a break on it, but decides to pull out and go to the bench for a change. So Kevin Peng steps back into Lazzarotto. Dallin Phillips, he picks up the puck and goes across ice to Alex Rose. Alex Rose chips out to Isaac Norris. Norris trying to, gets a handle on it, which he does. Now looking through the middle, gives it over to Nickerton. Nickerton steps over the blue line and throws the puck in on net. It's right in front of James. There's a bit of push and shove in front. Alex Rose now with the puck up high, gets it across to Maxim. Maxim gets over to Nickerton, looks like. Back to Maxim. Looks for a shot down low, gets it down low, but now there's a bit of a scramble around James. They're making him work for it. And the Bruins look pretty dangerous there, but now the Snipers get it out, and a little bit of stick by Alex Rose. Classy, out to Maxim. Maxim down to Pansino. Oh no, Dallin Phillips, sorry. Dallin Phillips steps over the blue line and then just sends it in to Nickerton to retrieve, but Liam Webster with strength brings the puck out, and he looks over for a pass. Nice, looks a split to Munro, but he misses on it. Well chased by Webster, gets it back again behind the net. He'll be looking for someone, just a little pass out and shoot. So across to Keisha. Keisha over to Jeff Hugh, who doesn't quite get it. Tommy Powell, he gets it up to Klink. Klink goes across to Bremner. Bremner down on the left side, sends it in. Oh, in front of the net, and we have a penalty, it looks like. And yep, Darryl has picked out a hooking. So it might have been a good penalty to take.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's what we call a professional penalty. Jeff Hu, 2 minutes for stopping a goal. Because I think Klink had that on the bar side. So the Bruins will now get an opportunity on the power play. And they've got young Gavin Birchler there with the face-off. Tommy Powell just directing traffic out there to make sure they have the best opportunity for a goal.
All right, so Birchler doesn't quite win it. It's back to Alex Rose, and he picks the puck up, and now they're looking to settle. So looking out to Tommy Powell here, but he goes the other side to Bremner. Bremner, a little bit of a fumble. He turns back now, looks to Powell on the blue line, brings it back in. He gets pinned up on the boards, and a bit of a puck battle now, and the Snipers will be happy for this, just to waste a bit of clock. But the Bruins bring it out. Bremner gets a shot on Mikey James, but they're an everyday save for Mikey James. And they'll get a face-off to settle things back down again.
Yeah, so just looking at this Bruins power play, they decided to throw four forwards up there and the mobile defenseman of Alex Rose there on the point. So they might just want to be looking for really desperately to get that goal and get the lead for the first time in this game. So here's Bremner on the half wall, gets it back to Powell. Powell with a shot from the point, but right into the breadbasket there of Mikey James.
The Bruins, those pointsmen are trying to get those shots in down low and trying to get deflections off traffic. So far, from what we've seen from most of them, have been shots from the point from a little bit high up, which means that if it does deflect off something, it typically gets stopped.
You see the good work by McMahon there in front of the net. He just created the path so that Mikey James could see that puck coming all the way. He just pushed the Bruins player in front out of the way, and it was just traced all the way by Mikey James from the shot off the stick.
Most definitely. These snipers are trusting their goalie, and they know if he can see it, he can save it. So here's Nathan Keisha behind the net, wheels it over. There's Lucas Subert up to Lindsay Nash, who will dump that down, but only as far as Pansino. Pansino looking for matching, but that's just a little bit wide. But that's not icing, so it's a little deflection. But that's going to go all the way down, and Pansino is going to have to give chase and pick that up.
And this one will run out the penalty. 5 seconds left to go on it, so Snipers will be back to full strength pretty much as soon as the puck crosses the red line.
And there's Jeff Hu out of the box. But Pansino breaks in, block shot, gets it behind the net, battling there with Nathan Keisha, gets it through to the corner, shields the puck, battle against two snipers.
Oh, yeah. And Pansino's he's retaliated there for really no reason at all. And there's going to be, he's going to get a penalty. I'd say it's a high sticking. But just a little bit of unnecessary turn back on the Snipers player on the corner, and gave him a little shove, and it obviously looked a little high from Darrell's point of view.
The Bruins looking at another opportunity to increase their percentage on the penalty kill. They do have the leading percentage at the moment, about 92%. Penalty kills. They've got a really solid kill.
Perhaps it's a ploy, Carl.
Maybe it
they
is.
just keep getting penalties so that they can
get their
have
percentage
a
up.
high penalty kill percentage.
So they're just trading penalties early here in the second, and let's see now if the Snipers are able to get a goal here on the power play. So there's Lazzarato, great little pass behind his own back, but Tommy Powell doing a great job of just dumping that down and ensuring it goes all the way.
Nice little pass straight back out from Mikey James. He does like to play the puck, as a lot of goalies do. So McMahon steps over the centre line and now into the offensive zone, and just gets it down deep where Maxim cuts that off. But well done by Silake. A little bit of bounce off him, and it's favourable to Alex Rose, who now uses his wheels to step over the into the offensive zone for the Bruins. So on the kill, he's just holding onto the puck and wasting a bit of time, which is always valuable seconds when you. The longer you've got the puck, the harder for the opposition to score. So Maxim across to Birchler. Birchler to Bremner, picks up. He'd be looking to throw it back into the middle, which he does. Rob Clark steps onto it and starts bringing up through the middle of the ice. Gets across to Lazzarato. He'll be looking for someone, but no, steps around. Oh, gets himself into a nice little spot there, but the shot goes a little bit wide and kept in by Keisha. Keisha, nice little backhand, but it's only as far as Maxim. So Maxim gets that puck and sends it down the rink, and Mikey James again will come out and play it. and flicks over to Nathan Keisha.
And you can just see that extraordinarily well organised and consistent penalty kill that the Bruins are putting out, maintaining that rectangle when they're under pressure. They're just not letting any opportunities come through. And a little chip into the boards, which runs the clock down just a tiny bit more. Yeah, that might be a ploy.
You can do you certainly get away with that in Pro League, but when you've got a stop time game,
it doesn't work so well.
You're killing that whole 2 minutes, and it feels like a lot longer when you're in the middle of it. All right, so Snipers, nice face-off win as they pass the puck around, shot into Leatham and gets a glove on it, which Lindsay Nash was just lurking around looking for the fumble.
And the Bruins with another successful penalty kill, increasing that percentage. It's looking pretty good for them. It's rock solid.
Well, if you're going to get penalties, you've got to be able to kill them. So, all right, so Keisha gets a shot into the shin guards, but it rebounds back out again, and he plays it across to Subit, and now he got Sammy Sweatman, who steps down low, gets across to Lindsay Nash, and he gets a shot across, but comes now around to Keisha. Keisha loses his footing, but puck's still there at the feet. Lindsay Nash just chips it in, and well cut off by Kevin Peng, but he can't get it out. Now he gets it back again, and nice little pass out to Dallin Phillips, but Subit steps in. Probably could have put a bit more body damage onto Dallin Phillips then, but he chose to play the puck, and now Webster steps over the line. Nice shot, and Leatham traps that in, and it was a dangerous little shot. It was just through a little bit of traffic, through past the one man. It's the later you can pick up the puck on the shot, obviously it's a lot harder for the goalie.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Just great veteran move there by Webster. He just did the fake in, fake out, saw Peng move just into the eyes of Leatham, but Leatham was able to still get to that one.
All right, so Snipers again looking to try and increase or try and get the lead. As Alex Rose for the Bruins gets it back out to Bremner. Nice little backhand pass, and he gets it across to the skipper. Always good to give the puck over to the skipper if you've got the chance. Get more shifts if you do that. So here's Tommy Powell again, takes possession of the puck. Nick Munro, pressure on him, and he steps away from him and gives Powell time. It gets it out to Rose. Rose, shot on Mikey James, and it scores!
That was a beautiful shot from the point.
Well, I mean, call the goal, boys, but I'm just a little bit confused by the play from the Snipers there. But take us through the goal first.
Yeah, so honestly, that's just a great play from Powell, as you said, to break it down into the half wall, stop, see Alex Rose, who's been on fire all season. You know, he's got great wheels. We love seeing him move through the neutral zone, but this time just on the point, traffic in front, and a nice little shot that, found the bottom corner there on the left.
All right, hang on. We've got a bit of confusion here, and it doesn't look like we do have a goal.
Oh.
Now, I'm not sure whether we got a player in the D. So Bruins back corner. Yes.
Yeah.
I
think they're going to call. Was that Bremner just with a foot in the blue in the crease?
So correct me if I'm wrong. I thought the rule these days was that if you interfere with the goalie, it'll get called off. But if you don't interfere with the goalie, then it will stand.
Well, that's pretty much the rule, as I understand it. But
okay.
someone must have hit.
Just watching the replay here, does Bremner interfere with Mikey James's movement?
So I think what they're saying is you're not allowed to stand in the crease. You can go in and come out, but I think just with 2 feet planted inside the crease, that's why that's pulled back there on that play.
Okay, I'll trust you, but if that was me scoring that goal, I'll be tearing the house down right now. Apart from the fact that I don't score a lot of goals. So
the only reason I know that is as a goalie, I'm always saying, he's in the crease, he's in the crease.
All right, so here the Snipers go. Cy Lake around onto the right wing with a pass from Webster. Tries to bring it back in, but Maxim well cut off. Oh, he was looking for the stretch pass, which was on to Bremner. And maybe it is now, but I think that puck's going to beat him for the Aussie. No, it's not. Of course, Bremner gets to the puck. And now, nice bit of body work by the Snipers. And they bring it back out through Subit. And Robbie Clark put that pressure on. So Subit comes through and doesn't quite get the shot off properly. Robbie Clark sends it across, but Jacob Laver gets it back out. Michael McMahon tries to cut it off, but here's Pansino for the Bruins. Gets it back into the middle. Oh, nice pass. Bad luck by Machin then. Get a shot off, but might have been deflected off Mikey James. Now, here goes McMahon. He's ahead of the other Snipers play. Chincotta, his defensive partner, gets a good shot on. So the two defenders combined there for a shot on, and now the Bruins just throw the puck out. Michael Moraz settles it back, goes it back to his D partner in Lockie Cincotta. Looks across the middle, and there's always a dangerous pass when there's sticks in the way. It hits one. Jacob Laver picks it up, comes around for the Bruins, looking to look for someone to give to. Nice bit of body work by Cincotta there, I think, on Jacob Laver. Puck comes around. Kevin Peng, nice move. Oh, double move. Gets a shot. Oh, that's blocked by McMahon. Back to Peng. Peng throws it through the middle, but it's cut off by Cincotta. So Cincotta as a defenseman, first man back. Looks over to Nash for the, gives him the pass, but Nash loses a handle on it, then throws it back into the middle. And now with the Bruins through Dallin Phillips. He loses it as well, but fortunately comes out to Birchler. Birchler peels back, buys a bit of space, but he didn't realise Lazzarotto was behind him, and now just gets it out through the neutral zone. Lindsay Nash steps over the blue line. He gets a shot on, which is a little wide. Sam Sweatman onto it first. Keeps it in. Well played. Back around. Sends himself back around again through around Phillips. Still cut the puck behind the net. Brings it out. Pass to Subit. Subit back to Sweatman. Sweatman back to Subit. Subit back to Sweatman. They're playing a bit of tennis here. He'll go back over this time to Keisha. Keisha on the backhand. Sends it back down in behind the net. Lindsay Nash should get there, but Kevin Peng will put the pressure on him. So well done by Kevin Peng. Dallin Phillips, he brings the puck out, sends it around the boards, but it'll only be as far as Webster. He cuts it off, gets a shot on, nice, low, hard, but Leatham sends it away. Nick Munro doesn't quite get the shot through. The Sniper's putting on some huge pressure here. Webster again with a shot and scores!
No, Leatham there was without his stick for the last few seconds. He dropped it. You can actually see it in the back of the net. He'd been without his stick for quite a while in that play from that sustained pressure from the Snipers. It's interesting, though, just looking at them, that was a goal. Although they scored it, the last few rushes they've had on the net, they've been lacking a little bit of urgency, and the Bruins' defence has been back in strong numbers, but they're a little bit lucky to get that one with the stick being on the ground for the goalie.
Great awareness by Webster there, though. The shot right through the legs, right? You don't have a stick as a goalie. Yeah. That's the place you want to shoot.
There's your 5-hole for sure.
So yeah, great awareness there. That's just knowing what's going on the ice.
Yeah, the Snipers are going to need to, if they want to hold on to this lead, they're going to need to be a little bit more positive in their attack. We've seen a couple of times with the defensive players trying to go coast to coast. And although that's not a bad thing from the point of view of a defensive player, it suggests that the forwards perhaps not creating the opportunities that they should be.
All right, so here we go again. The Bruins bring it out through Dallin Phillips. Dallin Phillips looking for a chip forward to Machin, which he gets onto the puck and brings it, tries to cut it back into the middle, but well played by Cincotta. So Cincotta brings it back around to McMahon. He looks down, and that's touched on by Phillips, so there'll be no icing. Lazzarotto first down to it. Leatham comes out and plays it. Jeff Hugh looking over to the middle. Gets a little pass across Nick Munro, but that's well done by Nikitin. Nikitin, tried to slide one through, but McMahon gets his stick onto it. Cincotta brings the puck around, and no, there's thought it might have hit a bit of netting, but Machin, he picks it up. Cy Lake comes in. Now Tommy Powell. Tommy Powell starts getting those old legs a rolling, and he just gets cut off by Lazzarotto, who gets the puck over to Peng. Back to Powell. Powell. Nice little pass into the middle, but not through to Bremner. So now the puck out to Cy Lake. Nice move, gets it back, but the Bruins keep it in. Bremner, just loses the handle on it. And Subit gets a pass across to, looks like Robbie Clark down there. Lazzarotto, nice little pass across to Subit. He tries to step around Kevin Peng and gets a pass across to Robbie Clark. Robbie Clark into the corner. Tries to throw it. Does throw it out into the middle. Bobbles around a little, but now the Snipers back onto it again. An ugly looking puck comes into Chris Leatham, and he makes a save. I won't say it was an ugly save, but it was a save. It was an ugly puck, though.
It's one of those really hard to judge, slow sort of lob shots on the net, which goalies sometimes look at it and think, yeah, I've got this, and then they look behind them and see it in the net. So you've always got to take those ones with a fair bit of respect.
So Webster playing as forward. Comes up, nice little face-off win, and he just steps in and scores on Chris Leatham.
Wow.
Why hasn't this man been playing forward for 15 years?
That was some beautifully creative play. Straight through the middle and the face-off. That's a pretty hard one to beat.
I don't want to say for sure, but I think he called that one. He went to Lindsay Nash to direct a little bit of traffic, and after that goal, Lindsay went up to him with a big smile on his face. So wouldn't be surprised if Webster said, hey, I'm going to go forward and try to put this in top shelf.
Yeah, well, he's done the Babe Ruth. He's pointed, he's done it and scored it. So here we are, last 30 seconds of the second period. The Snipers have stretched out a 2-goal lead here, 3-1 in front. So the Bruins have got a bit of work to do to try and get this back. So McMahon, he'll probably just try and settle it down, but he looks up, takes the puck back down behind the net, brings it back out to Cincotta. Cincotta chips it out and gets it over into the neutral zone. And Pansino, he'll be first back with a bit of pressure from Sammy Sweatman, or a bit of a reverse hit on Sammy Sweatman by Pansino, and a bit of a scramble here. Machin brings the puck out to Birchler. Birchler, one hand, gets it around. Mikey James just comes out, plays it behind, and that is the end of the second. The period won by the Snipers. I won't say that it was all their way, but it gives them a 3-1 lead into the second period. We'll have an ice cut. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the third period to see if the Bruins can bring it back.
Yeah, I'm a king of the bits. They never seen this before. I gotta give them the script. Yeah, I gotta leave them in awe. You know who they call when it's evil involved. I'm right in the store, the bigger they fall. Feeling like I've been defeating the all. Hands up like we asking for more. Yeah, it's go time, it's a goal. It's where my mind is. Right. I got my both eyes on the goal. I'm turning the top.
Hockey is made of many things. Of early morning practices and cold rinks. Sticks and skates. Fresh sheets of ice and scuffed boards. Of grit and guts. Passion and power. Performance and precision. It's made of crushing physicality and split-second agility. Of generation after generation of lacing up, raising the cup, and not once giving up. We've always been, and always will be, true to this game. And this game doesn't demand much, just everything you've got. CCM.
the script, yeah, I gotta leave them in awe. You know who they call when it's evil involved. I'm right in the store, the bigger they fall. Feeling like I've been defeating the all. Hands up like we asking for more. Yeah, let's go. Time is a goal. It's where my mind is. Right. I got my both eyes on the goal. I'm turning the top.
Nico, good try. Riley! Good try. Good job, Tom.
Yeah, I'm a king of the bits. They never seen this before. I gotta give them the script. Yeah, I gotta leave them in awe. You know who they call when it's evil involved. I'm right in the store, the bigger they fall. Feeling like I've been defeating the all. Hands up like we asking for more. Yeah, let's go. Time is a goal. It's where my mind is. Right. I got my both eyes on the goal. I'm turning the top.
Hockey is made of many things. Of early morning practices and cold rinks. Sticks and skates. Fresh sheets of ice and scuffed boards. Of grit and guts. Passion and power. Performance and precision. It's made of crushing physicality and split-second agility. Of generation after generation of lacing up, raising the cup, and not once giving up. We've always been, and always will be, true to this game. And this game doesn't demand much. Just everything you've got. TCN.
I'm a king of the bits, they never seen this before. I gotta give them the script, yeah, I gotta leave them in awe. You know who they call when it's evil involved. I'm right in the store, the bigger they fall. Feeling like I've been defeating the all. Hands up like we asking for more. Let's go, time is a go.
We're going to be the best team. So you proved me wrong, and I'm happy to say I made a mistake. But all right, welcome back to the third period. It's going to be a cracker. We've got the Snipers in the lead at the moment. The ELWD Snipers in front 3-1 over the Bruins. And let's see if they can hold on to that lead and take themselves off the bottom of the ladder. So here we go back with Michael McMahon across to his D partner in Lockie Chincotta, who brings back to McMahon. Nice little fresh sheet of ice, so the puck will scoot around nice and quick, and so will the players. Webster, one hand on the puck, tries to get it around, but they're not falling for that. Maxim gets the puck, brings it across to Alex Rose. Bremner cuts in. He's backed up by Rose. And again, the Bruins are sort of scrambling it forward, but now it pops back. And Tommy Powell puts a nice little block on for Maxim. And the puck he misses by Bremner. And it's going to be an icing.
So just from the momentum of the previous period, I know the Snipers picked up those 2 goals, but there's a number of times in their attack when they've just been a little bit starved by the Bruins, and the scoreline doesn't really represent, I think, what's been happening. So if you look at the shot count, the Bruins are 19-13, so the score is not really reflecting the flow of the game at the moment, but that's sometimes how it goes.
Yeah, let's just remember, I think that goal by Alex Rose that was brought back, I think that would have made that a 2-2 game. Then we're looking at a very different scoreline. So here come the Bruins with Powell over the blue line, breaking in. Nice little pass to Bremner.
Oh, nice.
But a hell of a save there by Mikey James.
Yeah, good anticipation there from James. He saw that coming. But that's just that forward pressure that the Bruins have got. They come down with the structure, and they've got that option to pass across, and their slot players are getting into position really, really quickly, which the Snipers just haven't been doing quite so effectively.
And this is just what the Bruins need. So Lazzarado's going for 2 for Ruffin. Just there inside the zone in front of the Snipers bench. So the Bruins will be a man up on the power play, 2 goals down, looking to have the lead. So Liam Webster lining up to take the face-off against Nikitin. The Snipers win it, and they'll dump that all the way down for Chris Leatham to pick up behind his net. So here's Leatham, leaving it for Peng. Peng, nice little move to get away from Clark, and he's got Akers in front of him. Skating up with a wonderful little pass, but nice cutoff and nice anticipation there by Keisha.
Nearly snuck it through, but
yeah. So here's Peng again behind the net, just looking for some movement. He's going to get that over to Nickton. Nickton over the blue line, gets it over to Machin. Machin, quick little pass to Laver. Laver in the middle, 1-on-4, able to break that into the corner. Here's Laver, down low, battling in it with Machin. Machin gets it behind the net. Great little check there by Who. Nikitin back to Peng. Oh, nice little play there by Keisha just to knock that back down to the neutral zone. So here's Nikitin for the Bruins over the red line.
Snipers getting a D change, which they're going to need to try and get that more stable. This is where the Bruins really want to get that goal back if they can and take advantage of this penalty.
So here we go with Pansino in his own zone. The Bruins looking with 1 minute left on the power play. Pansino across the red line into the offensive zone. Gets hit by McMahon, but picked up by Klink. Klink just wide, and that's going to get back to the point. But great play by Peng to get it into the switch it to the offensive corner. But here's McMahon skating it out with a nice little pass, but just out of the reach of Lindsay Nash.
So he'll get back first on it. Lethem comes out, plays it around the boards, as the goalies like to do. McMahon throws one on net. Oh, and
what a save!
How did that not go in?
Oh, it was all but in, and it just rolled away. A lucky one for Lethem, and then he clamps down on the puck. How did that not go in? Here we go. We'll see how it didn't go in. That was...
there was some magic in that.
It hits him, pops up. Oh, no,
that was
rolling
Bremner.
away.
That was Jonathan Bremner.
Does he get the save?
I think he might.
He should. He's definitely going to get a beer from Lethem after the game. He saved a sure goal there.
That concludes the penalty from Lazzarotto. He's back out on the ice.
It looks...
Was that wasn't a trip? It was Alex Rose must have been pushing a bit hard on the edge and blew a tyre.
Yeah.
We don't have a hand up. So, we do have a hand up. Sorry, we do have a penalty. I think.
No.
That was just a hand up.
Just the change.
Yeah, a little stick by the sniper there on Rose, but I think the refs were just saying he went down a little too easy, so no penalty.
Embellishment.
That shot earlier by McMahon and that save. That's going on the highlight reel. That's for sure. That was a fantastic passage of play.
All right, Cincotta with a big shot on, but comes out. Keisha throws it back in again, gives it to Maxim from the Bruins. He sends pass to his D partner in Alex Rose. Goes back to Maxim. Maxim, chip up the boards, but the ice is going to be a bit too slick for him to be able to get back onto that. Keisha just bounces it back down and into the Snipers' offensive end. But here come the Snipers again. No. Puck back to the Bruins, but it goes behind Tommy Powell. Brings back in, and the Bruins just trying to get the puck out here, and Sniper's doing a good job of keeping it back in again. So Rose gets a bit of stick on it, brings it back out again. Here he goes. So he looks across, throws the puck up to Laver. Laver throws it back into the corner. Birchler is going to go in and try and meet Cincotta. But Cincotta gets it back to Jeffrey. Jeffrey back to Cincotta. Cincotta looks up to Webster. Webster just a little bit much on it and bounces off his stick. Kevin Peng, he holds the puck well and then steps over the line, gets around Webster and using his youth and speed over Liam Webster. And don't make the old man cranky, because next time you try and do that, you might end up kissing the glass.
Good progression there. The Snipers with some really nice sustained forechecking. That's their line that's quick and aggressive. And when they're on the ice, they're a real threat.
Yeah, absolutely. So puck comes out for the face-off outside the zone. Birchler up against Webster. And Birchler wins that back to Kevin Peng. He throws it across to Jacob Laver and down into the offensive zone it goes. Jeff Hu, he brings it, tries to bring it out on the boards. He does. Robbie Clark. Just mishandles a little. Birchler. They have a bit of a board battle, and the puck's still there. Pansino gets it over to Birchler. Birchler looks into the middle. Oh, it's thrown in front of the net, and Mikey James scrambles out and just gets a glove on top of that.
I'll tell you one thing I'm really enjoying watching at the moment is Cy Lake's positional play. I think he's been watching Jamie Burke a lot, and just how he's manoeuvring and trying to make space for that breakout. The Snipers got a bit trapped there, but Lake was ready to really cut up the middle ice as soon as he got a chance to on that little progression. So watch for him. He's going to start scoring some goals.
When you say playing like Jamie Burke, what I thought you were going to say he's chirping and getting penalties and throwing the body around.
I haven't seen him in the penalty box just yet, but certainly learning from just the positioning on the ice and getting ready for those breaks. So he's going to start picking them up pretty soon, I think. He's a smart lad, that's for sure.
Yeah, the hockey IQ goes a long way on the rink, and you don't have to touch the puck a lot to be very effective if you've got that genuine hockey IQ.
Yeah,
that's absolutely the case. The other thing is, if you're in the right place, magic happens, and he's done a pretty good job of getting in the right place.
That's for sure. So here we go with the Snipers. This is Lazzarotto. Nice little chip up to Lindsay Nash. Lindsay Nash just throws it across and didn't cross the red line, so that's going to be icing again. And the Bruins will have another face-off in the offensive zone to the left of Mikey James.
Dragged all the way back for another defensive zone face-off, which no one particularly appreciates, but
trying out a new camera at the start of the third period there, and our IT wizard Phil is just trying to get used to the feel of it. So just bear with us with the as he gets used to gets the new camera controls. So Mikey McMahon steps over the blue line, but held the puck just a little bit, and the Snipers got it offside.
So that was Lockie Kincotta there who got trapped offside there, I think. Just a smidge too quick.
See the
One of
Bruins
those line calls.
Yeah, here the Bruins with their big boys. They got Tommy Powell out, Jonathan Bremner, and Klink, who've been all over the ice tonight. So here's young Maxim back in his own zone, looking to go through, and that was Webster just off the toe into the zone and just touched up for offside again.
From the point of view of the Snipers at the moment, all of these little delays are playing into their hands. They've got a two-goal lead. Now, 2 goals is never enough to sort of sit back and think we've got this one. It's kind of a dangerous margin, but every one of these little stops runs the clock down a little bit more, gives the Bruins less time to get it back.
So that's Subert just dumping it into the Bruins zone. Young Maxim's going to pick it up in the corner.
Whoa.
Jeff Klink takes a tumble.
He blew a tyre there, I think.
Yeah, but here come the
maybe tripped
Bruins
over the red line.
with Powell. So Powell just stops up at the half bar there at the point, breaks it in. Nice
Oh,
little shot. There we go.
Bremner on the scraps.
That was a great shot by Powell, right where you want to hit it, just over the goalie's pads, and he had nothing Mikey James could do but give up the rebound, and Johnny on the spot. Jonathan Bremner with the goal. So there we go, Carl. That's
exactly
that
what they needed.
all-important 2-goal now half to 1. So we've got a hockey game.
It's on for sure. They won't be wasting any time now. It's going to be all on for...
I think Jono's got both, hasn't he, Jono Bremner? Did he get the first one as well?
He did, yep.
Yeah.
2 goals to Bremner.
Yeah, it's
2
a big
goals to
night.
Bremner, 2 goals to Webster.
Well,
So
the big boys are doing the
yeah.
job. So
Well-
he's Manchin, brings him back in. Bremner straight to the net. He's not mucking around. Give me my third. Give me my hat trick.
Yeah.
He's back into the corner, sending it back around to Klink. Klink throws it out, but a Snipers player in the way. Nickenden doesn't quite. Oh, doesn't it? Goes through the legs of Machin, and Kevin Peng goes back and helps him out. So Sammy Sweatman, good pressure onto Peng, but not enough to get the puck out, and Keisha traps it at the blue line and throws it back in again.
Peng has been having a very good game defensively. He just seems to be anticipating when there's danger, and he just seems to be able to get that, corral it, and shield off those sniper forwards. So here's Nathan Keisha up to Sweatman, and there's the aforementioned Peng again.
Nice little body work by Sweatman, just pushing Peng back off it, and now the Snipers will chase back. Birchler, Webster. They have a battle for the puck. Birchler just wins it back a bit, gets it over. Laver backhand through the middle. Machin. Oh, nice little move around Webster. He's getting, he gets held up, but
No trip.
more falls over. Oh, a big
Swing and a
wind
miss.
up by
Big swing and
Christian
a miss.
Pansino. And he nearly did himself a mischief there. So Sam Sweatman bringing the puck over to the centre line. Gets a shot on, but it's sent away. Kevin Peng again in the corner. Gets it back to Machin. Machin throws it back to Kevin Peng. And Peng brings it back around to on the boards here. Well cut off by Cincotta. Cincotta gets a shot. Oh, nice little blocker save by Latham as the puck comes back out through but again trapped in. Every time the Bruins look like they're going to bring it out, the Snipers just keep it back in again, which is good play by the Snipers. It keeps coming around the side, and well done. Pansino uses his body to protect the puck. But then McMahon steps in and takes it away from Birchler. And here's Lazzarotto, steps in, takes a shot, but Latham up to the task and traps that one in.
Some good urgency there from the Snipers, that good sustained forward pressure, keeping the puck in, and just the Bruins never really getting a chance to get it out cleanly. They tried to break up the side, and McMahon there to completely shut down that counter-attack and drive it back in.
The players go into a bit of automatic mode when they're shooting on a goalie, and one of the things that Chris Latham has the advantage of is being, as I would call, cock-handed, and he is a right-hand catch and left-hand blocker. So
you
a lot
wouldn't
of
be discriminating against the 10% of us who are left-handed by any chance, would you there, Ross?
not at all. It's definitely an advantage. A lot of players just shoot out of memory,
Yeah.
and it's next thing the
Snipers have tied
Isaac
it up.
Norris.
Nice little Sally. We got a game, fellas.
We
It's
absolutely
on
got a
for
game.
young and old. What a fantastic shot from the Ovechkin point, for lack of a better expression, just on that face-off circle and bang, in it went.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah, just kind of a little stutter step and then just quick release, and it fooled Mikey James there on the short side.
Well, here we go, 3-all. The Bruins have brought it back from 3-1 down at the end of the second, and even though the Snipers have put a lot more shots on this period, the Bruins have just made a couple count. So it's, as you say, it's game on, 3-all, as the Snipers now looking to get a bit back, but the Bremner cuts off over to Powell, and now the puck goes into the corner where Lucas Subit picks it up, throws it around, and he's looking for Nick Munro. Nice little chip back to Keisha. Keisha looks across the middle, but Webster's there. Nick Munro, well trapped by him, but Tommy Powell, the experience, gives it back to Alex Rose. They'll look to stretch the Snipers out. They bring it up to Maxim. Maxim looks across to Bremner, but Webster with a nice bit of stick on it, slows it up. And now the puck comes out again, so the Bruins will have to clear. They'll bring the puck back and stretch the rink out, stretch the Snipers out, and look for some more space to be able to move the puck through. So Maxim brings the puck out to the skipper, Tommy Powell. And now over to Bremner. Bremner just mishandles the puck, and that causes the offside. So we'll have a face-off outside of the Bruins offensive zone.
With 4 minutes to go, we've got a really exciting last 4 minutes of this game, that's for sure. It's going to be fantastic. Snipers will want to make up for those 2 goals they've let go and get that lead back, so watch for them to really turn it up.
Yeah, I like this line coming out for the Bruins. Laver and Birchler have been using their speed all game and have looked dangerous.
Nice little lob by McMahon. It rolls away from the players, but the Bruins get back and cut it off. Oh, a little swing and a miss by McMahon. Birchler onto it, but leaves it behind. So now McMahon again. Jeff Hu steps up, pushes it forward, tries to get Sammy Sweatman, but he misses him. Comes back for the Bruins. Laver, step over the centre line, throws it down. So it'll be clear. McMahon, pressure from Birchler. Well played, Birchler. Gets the puck from him. Now it's tied up into the boards, but now Machin comes out and tries to shove one under Mikey James, but Mikey James up to the task. Puck gets thrown out, and we will not have an icing because Chris Latham came out and played it. He gives it over to Pansino. Pansino looks to wheel up a bit of pressure from players. Well met by Sammy Sweatman. Well played. And Birchler, nice little hit on Nickerton. And we have an icing now. So a couple of nice little hits in that play. The last couple of minutes is going to bring out the best, I think, in each of the players. And we might see a few more determined play to make sure they keep a hold of the puck and try and get that game winner.
A little bit less of those easy lanes being given away. It's just stand up and you want to go through here. Well, you're not getting past me, Sunshine.
Well, I think we've got the 5 most offensive players so far tonight for the Bruins on the ice. Both Rose and Machin have been all the way up in the offensive zone many a times, and we've got the 2-goal scorer for Bremner with Powell and their lineman Klink. So Bruins are going for it with 2 minutes left in the third.
Coming into the last 2 minutes, it goes down to stop time. So any breakages in play will stop the clock.
All right, Chincotto trying to get a little bit fancy there behind the net. Got caught out a bit. But the Snipers do get the puck out, but well stepped in by Machin. Machin brings it up to Bremner. Bremner steps over the line, no offside, drops it back to Tommy Powell. He gets a shot in traffic, and that's a difficult one for Mikey James, but he holds it as he gets a bit of a bump from Jeff Klink. And
the all-friendly Klink gave him a little hug, said I didn't do it on purpose.
Pretty good save there.
He may have, he may not have. James.
On purpose by accident, right?
He'll apologise either way.
It's an affectionate game.
Oh, yeah.
So if we are 3-all at the end of the game, we go into a 3-man shootout. So we haven't had one of those this season yet, and here we are in round 5. So let's see what happens in the last minute and a half as Webster brings it back down to Lindsay Nash, loses an edge. Machin comes down, picks it up, and he tries to squeeze himself around behind the boards. Gets through and over to the middle. Keisha tries to a bit of dipsy doodle. That works once, not twice. And Lindsay Nash onto it. Gets a nice little bit of pressure from Alex Rose as he sends the puck in, and Machin brings it back around again. Christian Pansino gets a backhand out. Oh, well done by McMahon. Laver would have been away then, but over to Webster. Webster drops it to Nick Munro. Well played. He kicks it up with his skate. Tries to keep the puck in. Kept in by McMahon. Well done. And now the Snipers are keeping that pressure on. And now the Bruins are out with Pansino. Pansino looks across. Oh, gets taken down by Sweatman. It was just a little bit unnecessary to put that extra stick on him.
And the clock stops.
And it does. So it is now in the hands of the Bruins to win the game on a power play, or can the Snipers kill the penalty off for the last 50 seconds and then go into a shootout? I think they're going to be looking to kill the 50 seconds and go to shootout, I would think, Anton.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the Snipers would be going. But you know what? With Liam Webster on the ice, he might say, why not get a short-handed goal too, right?
Well, it's it could be. If it's up for grabs, then you go for it, don't you?
Short-handed goals are more common than you think. The offensive team often gets a bit complacent.
So 40 seconds left. Here's Powell behind the net, and he's going to go look for this chance for the Bruins. So Powell with speed through the neutral zone. Breaks in just past the blue line.
Oh, I guess he ran Sue, but well done. And now brings it round behind the net. Now he'll try and set up a bit here. Alex Rose, he gets a shot on, and Bircher, he doesn't really catch much of the puck at all. As Subit throws it up, and now Alex Rose has got it, and he's a good chance to want to wheel around, and nope, he does. Send it around to Tommy Powell. Tommy Powell looks across into the middle. Bremner gets onto it, goes down the right wing. He's going to get met by McMahon. McMahon brings it around behind the net, puts the brakes on, and that is the end of the regular game. So now we go into a 3-shot shootout.
Exciting. So Ross, let us know how does the shootout work here? Is it three shots? Home team shoots first, and we'll be seeing who goes out there. So I think because this is the first one this season. The players are all still trying to figure out a little bit what's going on. But we'll see them all go over to the bench, and coach will pick 3. We'll go alternating on the goalies, so we'll shoot from one side down to the other, for those of you that aren't there. And only the goalie and the skater will be allowed on the main sheet during that time. So Chris Leatham going down into his net there, and Mikey James just kind of, rubbing the hair, getting the control. This is every goalie's favorite exercise.
I'm not sure that you ever call it a favorite, but there's a lot of pressure on both. The guy taking the shot usually has the advantage, and so it's pretty hard on the shooter as well.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to stop. They're not allowed to go backwards. They're only allowed one shot. So a lot of pressure on both. This is a very, very high pressure situation. So
here comes Tommy Powell, captain of the Bruins, for the first shootout penalty shot. Because if you do remember, we had a regular in-season penalty shot earlier in the season. So here's Tommy Powell skating in on Mikey James. Mikey James just out the blue. Tommy Powell, nice move, scores. There you go, bottom left. So we're 1 for the Bruins, 1-0 for the Bruins here early in the shootout.
All the pressure on the Snipers, they've got to score. It's the advantage to go first, because every goal you get, it's kind of like a bit of a tennis thing. It's a psychological advantage, but it matters.
So here's Lazzarato in on Leatham. Lazzarato with the shot, but a great save by Leatham. That nice flexibility.
He's
able
pretty
to,
happy about it too. He gets up and has a bit of a dance. I got that one.
100%. It's interesting. You see it more and more often now on the shootout. The forwards trying to come in with a varied speed to just change that angle on the goalie and go for the shot. So here comes Bremner. He takes it wide, cuts it in. Nice little backhand go. Tried to go through the legs, but Mikey James able to close those pads and keep that out.
So we're at 1-1 still. Beautiful work there. It's just interesting.
1-0 there. So we've only got Tommy Powell with the goal, and this is going to be the second shot here for the Snipers.
And it's Gavin, Robert Clark coming in to take it. Winding out from the left, cuts across in front of the goalie, slap shot, straight into the goalie's glove.
Alrighty.
It looks impressive, but yeah, you can kind of see it coming.
I was hoping this man was going to come off the boards. Alex Rose has been having a great game, and he's owed a goal, right? He did score that one that was taken back, and if he scores this one, that'll be all over. So here comes Alex Rose in on Mikey James. Rose stops up, little stick handle shot, but Mikey James just stood tall.
And he was a little bit too cute.
And too cute. So you know what that means now, Carl? It's last chance saloon, right? Sudden death. we've got your favorite, Cy Lake, right?
He's been well, let's see if he comes in with some speed and tries to unsettle the goalie.
Alrighty, so Cy Lake bringing it in, slows it down. Nice move, but no goal. And Chris Leatham, 3-4-3, and wins it for the Bruins. So the Bruins come back to win 4-3 in the shootout.
Yeah, you wouldn't have picked that with 10 minutes to go, would you?
No, not at all. And the Snipers, they played well, but they'll go back to the drawing board, and the Bruins will win the first shootout in PHL for this season.
Certainly in their history, absolutely. So that's keeps the Bruins safe in second place at the moment. The Inferno can't take second place in the ladder off them. Certainly at the end of this round, it's not possible, especially because they're coming up against the Dogs, who are red hot.
So thanks for tuning in, guys. We have another great game coming on after this with the CCM Reservoir Dogs going up against the Moat Inferno. So we'll see you soon, and I hope you enjoyed the shootout win, 4-3 for the Bruins over the Snipers.